Hello everyone, and welcome to another Holodeck racing video. This one should be pretty exciting. We got some new folks in the field making their debut race here. Talladega Nights 185. Just throw it in there. It's going to be 69 laps. Nice. And yeah, it's just going to be a fun one. It's going to be great. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the starting grid. As we can see right off the bat, we got one of the first people I was talking about as far as new folks go, and Sean Fisher taking the pole here in his debut race. Right behind him we have Jody Garrett, Justin Kane, Rob Tracy, James McRae, Corey Stansel, Blake Mosley, Mike Chamberlain, and row 5, Daniel Koblenz and Joe Cravens. Also Joe Cravens making his debut start here. The top 10 all within half of a tenth between each other. Then again, the whole field here is pretty close together. It's Talladega qualifying. Row 6, Daniel Chalice and Andy Cork, Keith Herblett, Dave Medina behind him, Chris Olson, and Chris Wheeler. So row 8's the Chris Row, Cass Church, and 17th with Pat Howard, Mike Wilson, and Van Cook behind him. That whole top 20 still pretty close. Should offer for some good racing here. And our last 5 rows here, we've got Jason McRoy, William Gentes, I'm probably butchering it, but his first start as well. Brian Taylor, Phil Stannard, Leroy Koblenz, William Mann, Stephen Redimer, Eric Anderson, Sam Baggett, and James McCarson. Rounding us out. But here we are. Pace car is dipping off, and we're about ready to go green for the Talladega Nights 185. About to go 69 laps. Nice. Looks like the outside lane's backing up a bit, but here we go. We're going racing. Green flags waving. Looks like already Blake Mosley's dipping out. Going to try and fall to the back. We'll see how the field reacts to that. Had some room to get back on the track, but didn't take it there. I think I saw Pat Howard dip down a little bit. Yeah, he's down on the apron as well here coming in the front stretch. Ooh, contact, and oh yeah, that's going to bring out a wreck. That's going to bring out the caution. Looks like McCarson and Mosley getting on by. I think that's Anderson there as well. Doesn't look like they got involved in it. Let's take a replay of that. Take a look, see what happened here. Looks like Koblenz reacting to the car in front. I think that was a 20 there. And yeah, just gets up 59. I think that's Gents, probably Gents. That sounds right. Bill Gents. I'm gonna go with that until I'm corrected. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Redimer getting collected in that as well. Well, here we are. Let's go doing it again. Lap 6, restarting it. Green flags going. Teammates hooking up already right after the start. Field's trying to get single file as best as it can. It looks like 7:42 able to just push along. everyone's not single filed yet. Looks like Olsen and Cork are making a run on the outside. Looks like Wilson's out there behind him. Maybe trying to get something together for the outside lane. We'll ride along with Cork here and I think they're just cruising. Olsen dips down to the inside now. He's got a spot open. Everyone's trying to get everyone plenty of room. There's pretty much single file. Looks like there's a pack way back there in the back. Looks like they're trying to get their own thing going here. Yeah, for the most part, single file field. Looks like Wilson's thinking about going to the inside as well. And he's gone to the inside now. A few folks are now thinking about moving to the outside. Not liking the way that the inside line's running. It's pretty spaced out there. Looks like Chamberlain is moving to the outside as well. Seeing what he can do, sign draft off a few folks. I believe this is his second official race. Though he doesn't have any help there, so I don't know how much longer he can stay out there. But he's working hard in that number 10 Fireball machine. Does have help from the carbon fiber of, I believe this is the 22 Wheeler, if I'm not mistaken. His debut race here. He's working his way through the pack. Getting a little aggressive, a little indecisive, doesn't know what, deciding whether or not to go high or low here. Choosing the low since it's there, but also dipping out to the outside. Kaz, Wilson, and Medina up on the outside now. They went together and try and push their way up to the front. Someone went way out there. That looks like Wheeler going high again and dipping back down low. And back high again. And low again. Oh, that 22 a little bit all over the place in this first race here. It's not something you want to do in this field. But, yeah. A little wishy-washy going down the back stretch, but that's kind of how it goes. Everyone's getting adjusted to the amount of airflow on their car. But for the most part, single file. Looks like Wilson and Medina backed off of Church. Wheeler back on the outside again. I believe that is it's a newer driver there, 66 Cravens. Joe Cravens, his first debut up there with him in that Busch Light car. Riding around with Andy and now Church for a little bit. The tail end of that 4-car outside lane there. Cravens on the bumper there. I believe pushing Wheeler a little bit. Maybe they're trying to work something up on the outside. A lot of cars just hanging back. Still a lot of laps in this race. There's some opposing strategies working out. A lot of people like to hang back, trying to avoid the wreck, trying to get around it. Such as we got this group back here. Looks like the DBM boys, Stansel, Mosley, and a new addition to their team, William Mann. They're in the back trying to work on that strategy I was talking about of trying to avoid the wrecks. But the problem with that is you have to drive through them. Sometimes it works if you're this far back, like they have their own little pack going. The other strategy is try to get to the front and try and get ahead. Looks like Wheeler's dipped down to the inside again. Is he going to stay there? He has worked his way up, but if he was starting somewhere midfield, looks like, yeah, 16th now in 4th. So he's made some gains, but there's still plenty of race left here. And Wheeler trying to get on the outside again. If he'll just stay up there and let Cravens push him around, he might be able to get up to the front. Seems like the pushing of Cravens was really working on the outside, not so much with just Chamberlain pushing Cravens. See, now that Wheeler's back up there, Cravens is getting right to the bumper. Something Chamberlain wasn't doing there on the outside, but I don't blame him though. There's still plenty of race left. Don't need to push too hard in the beginning. Looks like Craven's thinking about going to the inside. Koblenz gives him room. Daniel, that is. And a new paint job, by the way. Looking nice in 99. And the Pepsi Cola. Still got Chipotle burrito on the back. It's a nice refreshing car. Get you some Pepsi. Get you a big old Chipotle burrito. You know, stuff yourself. Double meat, maybe some chorizo, a little barbacoa. That's my preferred Chipotle meat combo. You know, a little guac on it, sour cream. Man, I'm getting hungry. I'm just kidding. I'm not hungry. I just ate a whole steak before filming this. I'm pretty full. But enough about food. We've got racing going on here. Still single file for the most part. Looks like everyone, even Wilson back there, is dipping down to the inside. Everyone's trying to breathe as they're going down the backstretch. There is still a small bit going on the outside. Looks like Medina, Latimer, and is that McCarson, I believe? No, it's not. It's Van Cook. Van Cook in this. No, Chalice in the 8. Getting my orange cars confused. Someone's dipping off into the pits. Who's that there? Is that Tracy? No, that's Van Cook, 68. I guess he's not orange, he's a little bit more red, the helmet. So he's going into the pits early all by himself. That's going to be devastating for him for this race. He's going to have no draft coming out of it. Still plenty of laps left on this tank for those who didn't pit, which I believe is just about everyone here. I believe that's what's causing the single file that's going on here is we're getting close to pit stops. And looks like we got another one. Reddimer coming in for his pit. Looks like he ducked down back there. I see there's Cook coming out. Unfortunately, all by himself. Gonna have no help here to try and keep speed before the pit cycles cycle through. Yep, everyone falling in single file. We got... Oh, I was just about to say there's a big gap, but now there's a big gap to a crash back there in that rear pack. Looked like Cork got around and... Can't tell who else is damaged back there. Let's take a look and let's see what happened here. Looks like Cork trying to get around Taylor, comes down below, and Standstill just does not check up at all. Just runs right into him, spins him out. It's unfortunate to be involved in a wreck this early. Let's take another look from Standstill's point of view. Cork coming through. Doesn't let off, not until he's just about to hit him. Maybe didn't realize exactly how much slower Cork was. He was probably getting pushed by Mosley behind him. Had to think between letting off. But yeah, coming into pits, another little interesting thing that happened. 42 ran out of gas, but luckily a teammate was right behind him. McRae able to push Kane down pit road into the pit stall. But yeah, let's try again. Lap 23, pace cars down. And we're gonna go racing again. Kane's gonna lead us to the line with got two black 20 cars. That looks like yeah, Wheeler is out not out front. Wheeler is whatever I'm trying to say. Front row, yeah, he's front row, second place. A little steak drunk, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're racing again. Let's do it. Looks like that outside lane is dropping off here on the restart. Garrett's able to give Kane a good push down the back stretch. Looks like he's opening up a little bit. Take a look at the action ahead of Medina to see double file still. Pilgrim's point of view in that Pepsi. You can see that Pepsi logo out on his hood. Taking a look at the leaders on the outside. The two newcomers. Makes you wonder if they're together. They're both in a team. So I'm not sure. They haven't formed one yet. Or if they'd like to. Fisher and Wheeler there. Just curious, two black cars, both using that dreaded default iRacing number. Trying to get everyone to change their numbers to look a little different. That's alright. It's alright. So you folks might not know where all the features are. But they are doing a relatively good job keeping pace with the 42 and 18 on the inside. The inside line still has the lead, but it looks like the outside line's getting a run here. Jody, I don't think able to push to 42. Contact there. That was close. Actually, that's all three newcomers there on the outside. Wheeler, Fisher, and Cravens all together. And unfortunately, Cravens and Fisher just abandoned, or excuse me, Cravens and Wheeler just abandoned Fisher on the outside there, just both ducking into the inside. But now it's Kane's turn to push the leader. I think this is the first time someone's overtaken Kane since he took the lead. This is also the first time Kane hasn't had his teammate McRae behind him. Well, that just shows you the importance of pushing here at Talladega in these restrictor plate races and how you manage your temperature and such. I can't really show temperatures in the replay, unfortunately. We don't know how hot Garrett was getting. But super important, super important. It's the only way you get around the track fast is working together here. We're still mostly double file. Some relatively close racing here. Not scared to keep going side by side here. A little spread in the two lines there. Looks like who's that? Wilson, I think, going up high. I think he was trying to drop back. Mosley unsure, but keeping him in line. Garrett back there, I think, going deep below the yellow. There's a couple others tipping below the yellow as well. Getting a little swirly. Racing this track is all about knowing when to let off and whatnot. There's just plenty of cars checking up. Everybody's got a big draft and a big run, but there's nowhere to go with it. Wheeler's able to still hang on to the lead, but it looks like Fisher is starting to get up there. Guy's trying to give him push the best he can. Race back just a little bit too much in the corner. He's not able to connect fully on the straightaway here. But this is Holodeck racing. It is a beginner to intermediate drivers. Gosh, words are hard, you know. But yeah, it's focused on beginners to intermediate drivers. Just focus on working on car control over speed. So not everyone's perfect here in this league. It's not the most hardcore, super competitive league that some others are, but just nice. It looks like Fisher decided to drop down below here. There's a big gap there. Kaz all by himself. Looks like he's trying to get a little side draft going. Mosley going down, I think. Ooh. Oh, this one looks like the big one. There's the first big one. Ouch. Yeah, let's take another look here. Yeah, it looks like Church trying to get some side draft. Kane came up a little bit, and they connected there. And that's all it took to have the big one. Here's another shot at it. Yeah, Kane came up a little bit while Kaz was coming down. There's nothing either one could do. And that's the big one. Cars sliding everywhere here. So many cars involved. That's right, on board with Mosley. I guess that's what sent him high. Medina was cleared to come down. Was trying to come down. There's nowhere for him to go after the 42 bounced off the wall. Get stuck in that one. Taking a look back from the leader at the rest of the field as they most of them wrecking behind him. Quite a few made it through unscathed though. But we'll restart it up at lap 36. We did have some issues on that during that caution. A couple of the newer folks first time racing didn't check up for the pace car. But that got sorted out. Just a reminder to everyone to make sure if you're in the league or in official races or wherever, just make sure you pay attention to what that black box is going to tell you to do. Sometimes you're not always going to catch the pace car. Sometimes you got to wait for the pace car to come through. Sometimes, you just got to do what it says, But yep, we're racing again. Fisher and Craven's working together. Able to push down the backstretch. Still got double file action going on. But who knows for long? Usually a Rex tends to soften people's aggressiveness a little bit. Makes them realize that, hey, there's a lot more race to go here. Might want to calm down in single file for a little bit. Just ride it out to the last few laps. But even after saying that, looks like we do have an outside line forming up. Anderson here at the end of this 4-car line. Anderson there's got another new paint job, or another person with a new paint job. The Underdog, ready to race. Underdog, classic cartoon. Pretty classic for me. I'm loving it. And we got the old strategy again from DBM boys. Looks like Wilson's back there with them. 4 of them forming their own little pack. catching back up to the main pack again. But yeah, not much going on right now. As you can see, everybody's pretty chill, pretty single file. About halfway through this race. Looks like Creighton's trying to do like something on the outside, but he's got no help. We'll see if he's able to hang on or if he'll start falling to the back. Looks like I think that's Cook going in again. Completely off pit schedule. Also on the inside, if I'm looking in, some of the same folks. Cork leading at this time with Anderson, Daniel Koblenz, and Mike Chamberlain coming in there. I was hard to remember some of these new folks. If you want to be a new folk too, just go down to the Holodeck Racing website. Link should be in the description of this video, and check it out. If I enjoy. Looks like we got some pit stops going on here. At least two of them, the two new folks, the black duo. Yeah, that's probably wrong to say. 20 and 22, Wheeler and Fisher coming in there. But looks like there was some issues. Caution, let's see what happened here. Oh, completely missed. Oh, man. Oh, devastating. Completely missed pit road. Didn't get in there. Let's focus on the number 8. He got sent flying there. Gosh, what a ride. Bouncing and bouncing. Is he still rolling? He got on his feet. Nice. We'll take a look on board with Mosley. See how he was able to get through this. Just slows down. Good, nice checkup. Unfortunately, man did not check up. Gets right into the back of standstill. Jeez Louise. And let's go on that ride in the air. Let's ride around with Chalice. Spinning and rolling. I don't think the car's supposed to be like that. One more look at it. There's nowhere to go. Nowhere to go at all. It's just so abrupt. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But we'll restart it here in lap 44. Oh, looks like Kane didn't get off the start there. Missed his gear or something. That leaves Joey all by himself. Tracy able to get up there. I think Cork is working him on the outside. I think he might be able to get out into the lead here. He's got Daniel Koblenz behind him there if they can hook up. And yet the two of them are able to push along and take the lead here. Not sure if something's off with Kane here. Seems to be falling back a little bit. Oh, it looks like Tracy, unfortunately, even though after rising to the front, has to pull off. think he has to serve a penalty. There's no other reason he would pull off like that. But here we have it. We got, looks like, I believe that's Anderson and Mosley. No, excuse me, that's not Anderson. Anderson's got a new paint job. That is the 77 of Hurlbert. Hurlbert. Keith Hurlbert. I am butchering that name, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he dips down on the outlet to the inside. This is also his first time racing here. Racing officially with us. Mosley and Wheeler trying to work things out here on the outside. Seeing if they can get together and get back to the front. Close. And we're back at it. Double file. Still a lot of laps left in this race. But people are starting to think that being at the front is where it's at. Going down this backstretch, I think. Yep, they worked together there. They were able to get ahead. Pushing Mosley now, putting a gap on him. If only you can get a nice Sprite from Chipotle, over there, one of those Pepsi product stores. I'm a Coke guy myself, at least Coke products. Pepsi products are too sweet. Why am I on this subject again? Maybe because I'm looking at Sprite and Chipotle. Coke goes with everything, man. It's good. It's just good. Decent race so far. Lots of green flag laps and run here. Now that it's the second official restrictor plate race here in the league, got most of the restrictor plate training in the first Daytona 180. A lot of lessons learned in that race. More learned here as well. That's the whole point of the league, is to, learn as you go and have fun doing it. racing with a bunch of good guys. Everyone in this league's super nice, chill, and helpful. It's great to have everyone in this league. I do enjoy my time here. I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy every aspect of it, racing. Even if I have had some bad luck since the regular season started here. Whoa. Looks like man back down on the apron. Collecting Olsen. Ooh, Taylor is going for a ride there. That looked rough. That's another big one. Decent one. Let's see what happened here. Ooh, looks like man was not clear. He's coming down across Jody. This on the apron, but that checks up and causes a second incident between Olsen and Church. Let's take a look, see if we can see. Yeah, I think Olsen washes up high and then comes back down. Yeah, nothing can be done. I mean, Olsen could have done better, but I mean, nothing Church could have done. Let's watch from Taylor's point of view here as he gets sent flying. That's a more violent spin there. I don't think physics work that way, but you know, it's whatever. You know, imagine a G's if that was real. I don't know if my insides would be inside anymore. Yeah, it just cuts across. Something you wouldn't expect. Here's Church's point of view, the 23. Isaiah Olsen drifts up and then thinks to come back down, but yeah, once you do something, you kind of got to commit to it, or else that's going to happen. If you're going to go up, you got to stay up. But let's restart him again. Lap 55. Everyone who's still here. This is still a good amount of race left in here. We got 14 laps. Mosley not giving any help on the bottom. I think the 42 is damaged there. If I recall correctly in team chat, he was a bit damaged at this point. So he's falling back, unfortunately. Daniel Koblitz has been trying to get some luck running for him. He's pretty quick so far this season, but hasn't had the luck on the side. I can totally relate to that. But let's see if him and everyone else on the outside can put something together here. The top three seem to be pulling away a little bit. Of course, you can't really pull away too far here at Talladega. As we see, Andy is able to suck right back up to him. But that outside line's starting to disappear. Everyone's realizing there's still a few more laps left in this thing, and might be a little too soon to start pushing too hard. But it's also not too early to do it either. You know, you kind of got to be there to make the move at the end if you want to win this thing. But Mosley doing some excellent pushing, keeping the 22 out front, trying to minimize the run that everyone's getting. It's the only thing you can do up there is just kind of push the guy ahead and try and be faster than the guys behind. I mean, try and minimize the difference in speed between you and the car behind you. They're still going to be faster, but at least when they're sucking up the draft, but as soon as you kind of got to minimize how much faster they are, so that way by the time they go out into hit the wall of air, that slows them down. You know, they won't have the momentum left to get around you. Somebody there in the apron back there, doing all of that. Looks like Medina's trying here. I think he's got Garrett behind him. Yep, that is Garrett behind him. Yeah, Mosley doing a good job pushing, keeping the speed up here in the front of this pack. Mosley is a favorite to win here. He's done pretty good. He did win last week. Oh, excuse me, not last week, but the last official race 2 weeks ago at Michigan. So we know he's quick and he's got a good head for racing. Unfortunately, it looks like he's all alone now in this pack here, as far as teammates go. So it looks like he's trying to curry some favor with the 22. He's also in personally the best spot. Garrett and Medina not looking to the best of their ability. Not really catching up to the front here. Coming up on lap traffic of myself here, unfortunately. We're getting close. There's a few laps left in this thing. More lap traffic ahead. You see it going by there. Looks like a McCoy 73. Taking a look at the push there. I don't know if the damage from that we're looking at Garrett's nose is affecting this outside push at all. Might be a little underpowered, just slightly. That might be what we're seeing here, but they are starting to gain now finally. So Mosley's got a good push technique going right now. Though the outside line does have that run off of 2. Unfortunately, Garrett has a habit of slipping up high going into the corner there. Losing the momentum. That or maybe he's just overheating. But I've seen it a lot so far. Yeah, it does. Looks like Cork's making his move now. Coming out to the outside. See if Medina's able to give him a push. Looks like lap traffic coming up here. See if that's going to play into this. Doesn't look like it as they move up to the high side. There's a sizable gap now. The outside line just is way too far back, I believe. Ooh. Holberg is going up a little high there. This is the time to start making moves now. We're drawing closer and closer to the end of the race. Looks like the outside's starting to get a run going. The inside line is kind of falling apart a little bit. Some gaps forming. Medina able to do his best to push, see if they get a good run on this outside line. Run down the backstretch. They're not able to stick together. And that costs them the run that they had as Mosley just pushes Fisher, pushing him out front. Excuse me, that's not Fisher, that's Wheeler. Two very similar cars, 20-something and all black. And this is getting to be it. I know I've been saying that though for a while now. But you know, this time I mean it. Two to go. Any more moves are going to be made. Now it's this time to start thinking them, maybe start putting them in action. If a third line's going to form, this would be the time to start forming it. Some of those guys in the back. This is it, final lap. Things probably about to get dicey here. A little bit of jockeying for position. Number 2 goes up. Oh, and they're wrecking. But Mosley and Wheeler still out front here. Looks like Jody's coming up. We got lap traffic with McCoy. Is that going to be an issue? Doesn't look like it. But oh, snap, there's contact anyways. And that clears out Mosley, Garrett, and Wheeler, Fisher, I believe. So that leaves Wheeler to win this thing. Here he goes, crossing the line, winning the Talladega Nights 185. Congratulations to winning his debut race here. Much love for the carbon fiber machine there. Let's look and see what happened on this backstretch. Looks like McCarson came up. and came back down as Cork was trying to take the real estate. Probably just got pushed out too far by the wall of air. Not sure. That's a hard hit on the inside wall. It's a tough break for him. Nice racing here. Let's take a look from Cork's perspective. Huge hit today, inside wall. One more time here. Yeah, that sends it. 83. Medina gets tagged in it. Somehow able to survive. Gets tagged there. 83 slides up. Gets into Fisher. That's not all. I think Medina connects here at the end. Another wreck as that other incident's happening. As yeah, Fisher's all up to the inside. And McCoy comes down. Medina just able to keep it going straight despite being banged around. Here I had a good view of everything going down here. This car starts spinning off to that side. 83 is going around. That spins to 77. That's where it collects myself. Doesn't matter too much to me though. I'm already a lap down. Let's take a look at the underdog as he gets underspun. And here, let's take another look at this this other incident that happened. Just looked like Jody and Mosley just got into it. Looks like maybe Jody came down and Mosley came up at the same time. Maybe Jody was thinking side draft a little bit. Mosley was thinking trying to get around 22. It's just racing. But hey, I think they still ended up with a top 5 even after all that, so good luck to them. And yeah, here's our winner. Good old Chris Wheeler in his debut, the 22 carbon fiber machine. Just burning them down now. But yeah, that's going to conclude it here. Congrats, Wheeler. And yeah, this is again James So Cool. Yeah, if you like it, you know, do all that YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the Twitch. Links and stuff are down below. And yeah, come back and yeah, see you guys next week whenever we do another holodeck. And come join, yeah, the links and stuff's in the description below. Everything, check out Holodeck. But yeah, until next time, peace, y'all.